Nou, je hebt het gemerkt, hè? Het is een glijdende schaal. Eerst mag iemand niet komen, maar wel op video. Daarna mag je niet op video, maar je mag wel voorlezen. En nu zou je ook niet meer mogen voorlezen. Er was een dag, een paar jaar geleden, 8 oktober, op het plein in Den Haag. En toen gebeurde ongeveer hetzelfde als nu. Ik weet niet, is Frank nog in de buurt? Frank?
Ja,
Frank Russing, toestel 9.
Attentie, attentie.
Oh, Frank is daar. Het was 8 oktober. Frank, was dat 21 of 22?
21 al.
8 oktober op het plein.
21.
Was het 21? 2021. En dat was een heel mooi moment. Jij was er ook, Elder. Het was een moment dat de gemeente Den Haag tegen mij zei, jullie moeten, want er was een avondklok of zo. Ze zeiden, ja, jullie moeten hier echt uiterlijk... Nee, er was nog geen avondklok, maar jullie moeten wel om 8 uur weg. En mijn hart zei, heel simpel, nee. En het was de enige keer dat ik besloot om een keer niet weg te gaan. Ik dacht, weet je wat, ik weet niet wat jullie gaan doen. We stonden daar met 400 mensen. En ik zei, ik weet niet wat jullie doen, maar ik ga vandaag niet van dit plein. Want dit plein is net zo goed van ons als van iedereen. En er waren 82 mensen samen met mij, 81 anderen, die gingen zitten op dat plein. We zijn gewoon gaan zitten. En Eldor en Frank, die waren erbij. En best wel meer mensen. Waren er nog meer mensen bij? 8 oktober 21, kijk, daar gaan allemaal handen omhoog. En die hele groep is 's nachts gaan zitten. En wil je iets interessants weten? Als we op dat moment gewoon de tijd hadden gekregen die we wilden, tot 9 uur 's avonds, dan waren we allemaal, inclusief al die agenten, om 9:30 thuis geweest. Weet je hoe laat al die agenten thuis waren en wij in ons celletje zaten? We zaten allemaal in de cel, 4 uur 's nachts. Dat heeft tienduizenden euro's gekost. En vandaag zegt de gemeente tegen mij, er wordt overlegd met mijn baas. En ik doe bij deze een oproep aan de politie. Ik weet dat je van salarisstrook naar salarisstrook leeft, dat weet ik en daar heb ik alle respect voor. Maar jij als agent hebt ook een stem. En jij kan nu kiezen om mij of te laten spreken, of mij het zwijgen op te leggen. Maar ik vraag de organisatie bij deze, ik betaal alle schade die hier mogelijk uit voortkomt, dat kan ik je zo toezeggen met een donatieronde. Maar ik ga de speech van David Icke oplezen. Zijn jullie daarmee eens? Dus ook vandaag komt er een harde nee. Op het moment dat mensen zeggen, ja, we gaan even toestemming vragen. Wij hebben geen toestemming nodig om te spreken. Blijf je uitspreken. Hello, greetings Amsterdam. It goes without saying, I would be there, but your government will not let me. I remember standing in the goal of a football game a long time ago when I played football as a teenager. As we used to come to the Netherlands every spring to play football tournaments in The Hague and Amsterdam. Who would have thought that after all these decades, this old man would be banned not only from the Netherlands, but from most European countries and Australia. It's a staggering confirmation what has happened to me, thanks to the Dutch government, of where we are now. We are in a place where law does not matter. I am banned from the Netherlands and Europe thanks to a law that no longer exists. And this is true. De wetgeving is veranderd en de basis van de wet waarop hij nu wordt geweigerd bestaat niet meer sinds 26 maart 23. Zoek het alsjeblieft op. But it does not affect the decision to keep me from coming to the Netherlands. The Netherlands in so many ways is a microcosm of what is happening in the world today and where it is designed to go. And in 2025 we are going to see it going in that direction very fast. I describe 2025 as the start of perpetual blitzkrieg, where we're going to be hit by so many different shocks that once you are being relieved from one, you are being pushed into the next. This is what they are planning, and it is right across the spectrum of the entire human society. The Netherlands, I like to say, is a microcosm of where this planet is going to. Because in the end, there are not planned to be any more elections politically, only appointed bureaucrats, technocrats and system people. As I speak, you have a Prime Minister, Mr. Spoof, as I call him, who is unelected and is a former head of Dutch intelligence and involved in the immigration department as well. And you currently have a leader of the biggest political party called Geert Wilders, who the so-called alternative media have been promoting over the years as some kind of free speech advocate, a defender of the so-called freedom. Icke is het niet helemaal eens met Geert Wilders, zoals jullie horen. And he has not overseen the appointment of an unelected Dutch intelligence operative. He has been silent on the most fundamental of assaults on the freedom of speech. I am banned not only for the next 2 years by that time, but they just extended my ban for another 2 years. And this is simply because I have not changed my mind. I have not changed my views. And that's why they extended my ban for another 2 years. And it is worth just pondering on the scale of fascism and tyranny that alone confirms is happening. And not just in the Netherlands, but around the world today. And as we enter 2025, we have got to move from just seeing what is happening to stopping to cooperate with it on a massive scale. We have to stop cooperating. 8 billion people cannot be controlled by a handful unless the 8 billion acquiesces to their own enslavement. Acquiescence betekent instemmen. En hij zegt hier letterlijk, 8 miljard mensen kunnen nooit worden gecontroleerd door een handjevol als dat handjevol weigert mee te doen. The number of people that are taking us into wars, who are imposing their will on the population, are tiny in every country, while the population acquiesces to their own tyranny. If that doesn't stop, what must be the outcome? It must be that the tyranny will prevail. And it's a level of tyranny that is beyond most human comprehension. A tyranny in which artificial intelligence will be your mind and will be that which controls the entirety of human society. This is what is happening now with the psyops with Musk and Trump in the United States, where they are selling you their idea for freedom. Really, David Icke says, they should go and talk to Geert Wilders. They are for freedom, but behind that smoke screen, they are pushing on and plan to push on with their AI billionaires to this human AI fusion and this complete control of the system through artificial intelligence. So in terms of peace, and this peace rally, it depends what we believe to be peace and pursuing peace. Because we can see what is happening in Ukraine and Russia, we can see what is happening in Gaza and Israel and Lebanon and Syria, and we can say that's over there is what war is. We must stop war. Yes, agreed, David says. But there is another war that we need to focus on and never let our gaze be deflected. And that is the war on human freedom all over the world and the war on our rights to decide our own destiny. So this 2025 is going to be a year when the button will be pressed fully on. We need to be in a state where our backbone is stiff so that we do not concede through acquiescence, so what is planned for not just us as adults, but for our children and grandchildren on an even greater scale. So what has happened to me in the Netherlands in terms of this ban is a blatant extreme example of what is going on and how far we have already come. They are still shockingly, staggeringly claiming that the Netherlands is a liberal democracy. It has not been for a very long time. What it become is a tyranny in which a global cult of interlocking secret societies that operates through every country has turned the Netherlands from a liberal democracy, as it claims to be, into an archetype for the world in so many ways, not the least an unelected Dutch intelligence prime minister. So many extraordinary things are happening in this world, and I say to just not the people of the Netherlands, but people in the world in general, if we go on taking this shit, then the level of shit will just go on compounding till there is no freedom left. And the war on humanity is complete. He is almost done. And here he
kan niet meelezen, maar ik zie
focuses
helemaal
on
gekke dingen.
you,
Wees lief voor
all
elkaar.
you present
Veer
here.
elkaar
He
altijd.
says, come on people, come on, it is time to stand up. Look this tyranny in the eye and refuse to blink. Because eventually, if we do, it will. Thank you so much.